Alright, so I'm filming on the GoPro Action 2. Oh my god, I keep on saying GoPro. The Dji Action 2. Sorry, not the GoPro. And I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me a day in the life, and I'm gonna change up the recording formats right now. Right now I'm on 4K 30 FPS. I'm probably gonna switch it to 60 later on just to show you guys. But I'm just gonna bring you to a day in the life, and the title of this video is I'm going to return my Dji Action 2. And I kind of decided before that I was going to return it, but I kind of wanted to do a vlog like this. And I'm going to just bring you guys in a day in life with me. And because it looks pretty nice. Well, it's pretty bright out today, but it's kind of cloudy. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys, but it's pretty nice out. So this is what I'm using. Right now it's dark because I turned off the screen. I have it automatically turned off for 3 seconds. So as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see my my Dji over there, but I have it where the screen turns off after 3 seconds, so it helps with the battery. But I'm gonna be talking about plenty of reasons why I don't like this camera. Well, don't like this action camera. There's some features I don't like, but some features that I don't like here are also on the GoPros. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me, and yeah, right now I'm on my way driving downtown. So this is the wide angle, and it's not so whatever I'm recording, I guess I'm gonna leave it in the corner just so you guys always know what I'm recording, what's the specifications that I'm recording at, what's the codec, I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, all the description on this clip will be in the corner of the video. So right now I'm recording on super wide angle, no de-warp. So right now it's just the angle is like super wide. You can probably see my whole car. So this is in the middle of my seat. You can probably see all the way in the back to all the way here. So I find this is one of the main reasons why you'd be buying this specific GoPro. Oh my god. This specific action camera is because it has a very wide focal length. It's probably the widest you can ever get. The DJI Osmo Pocket, it's 20 millimeter full frame equivalent, so it's quite zoomed in. This is probably 12 millimeter, so it's an 8 millimeter of difference. I'm talking about full frame equivalency. I believe the GoPro is around 15 to 16 millimeter. If not, correct me if I'm wrong, or I'm gonna try to edit that somewhere in the video just to confirm. But this is 12 millimeter. This is very wide, but you do get some fish eye, some warping, as you can see. It's not really fish eye, but more like warping. So that's not the greatest. And I think if I turn on the warping, the de-warping here, let me do that right now. Alright, so now I have the de-warp effect on, and let me cross the lanes. So right now I have the de-warp effect on. I believe it's around 14 millimeter, not 12 millimeter. So I don't know if you guys are able to tell the difference. I can see, it feels like there's still some like curves. I feel like it's not. Wait, maybe I didn't change it. Wait, let me confirm. Alright, so this is the wide without the de-warp. As you can see, there's some bending. Maybe it's kind of hard to tell because it's already slanted, the lines on my car right now, like the lines over here. So let's switch it up to de-warping. So de-warping effect on, just so you guys can see the difference. Alright, so now I have de-warp effect on. So what de-warp is just it reduces the curves, the fish eye effects on the lens, because it's so wide that it'll eventually like bend some straight lines. But anyways, it's still quite wide. I'm filming at 4K 30. I need to confirm if I'm on I don't think I'm on Rocksteady Mode. But let me confirm that. So this is on de-warp mode. So this is what I feel like a lot of people might use for regular YouTube stuff. The action, the ultra wide option is very, very cool. That's when I started filming. That's what I started filming with earlier. So I'm gonna put timestamps in the description of this video as well, just so you guys can easily switch and check out. But yeah, I mean, I wonder, it's hard for me to picture how I'll be using this action camera, because I actually don't know. The reason why I bought it is because I wanted to keep it in my chest while I'm recording or while I'm taking photos with my mirrorless camera, so I can do some behind the scenes photos, video shoots, or some behind the scenes content. But the problem is the quality. It's just not the best in low light. So right now it's okay. It's not too bright here in Montreal, but you need to have a good amount of light to use this action camera. And the thing is, it's not just this specific action camera, it's just all action cameras. Even the DJIs, even the GoPros, they aren't as good in low light. But there are some good comparisons out there on YouTube with the DJI and the GoPros. And honestly, even though the GoPro has a smaller sensor, it's quite better than the DJI Action 2, which got me surprised because this sensor is not a lot better, not a lot larger, but it is larger than the GoPro. So that's one thing to consider. And yeah, that's one thing also why I kind of want to return this and just stick with a GoPro Hero 10 because of that low light, because of that low life quality. But it's not the main thing. That's just like a added feature or added thing that made me want to return my DJI Action 2. It's really complicated to say the name, guys. I'm just gonna say Action 2 instead of DJI Action 2, but that's one additional reason why I didn't want to keep it. And the second reason is that it's not fully waterproof, meaning I want to use an SD card with my DJI Action, but in order to do that, in order to use my an SD card on my Action, also to let it charge, I need to take out the top compartment, which it's kind of annoying because the bottom compartment isn't the extra screen and the battery compartment isn't waterproof. And as someone, I've been testing this out a lot. I've been doing time lapse. I've been doing just leaving the camera on just to see how long I can record for. One thing I found really annoying was that it does die quite quickly if you do time lapses. But the thing is, the time lapses that I do, I don't use the time lapse feature. I just record a video and I record 4K. I did 4K test run up, and I'd record straight 4K for 30 minutes, and it wouldn't work. It would stop at like 23 minutes, not because my storage is full, but because it heats up and the battery dies very quickly. But what I decided, like, okay, let's try charging this thing while recording. So it does work. You can use this action camera, this Action 2 camera. Let me just go a bit faster here. You can use this DJI Action camera while charging, yes. But first, number one, you're gonna have to bring you're gonna bring a wire with you. You have to bring it. What's it called? You're gonna have to bring a portable charger with you, or you're gonna have to leave it charged. You're gonna have to leave it plugged to a wire, which is quite annoying. But instead, with the GoPro, you can just change up the battery and then use it instantly. So that's one thing that this doesn't have compared to the GoPro. GoPros are a lot cheaper as well. Batteries are a lot cheaper compared to this one. A battery compartment is like $100 or $200. I think I'm going quite slow because the truck is passing me. So I'm going quite fast though. Anyways, so those are like one of the three main things that I don't like about it. But at the same time, a lot of people will like exactly how this is. It depends what type of person you are, because DJI didn't make this camera to compete with the GoPro. Yes, it kind of, yes, it's similar, but let me switch. Yes, it is similar. Okay, it's similar to the GoPro, but it's not. It's really made. I think it competes more against the InstaGo 360. I believe that's the name. I believe it competes to that a lot more. It has more of a share market of the people buying those cameras. I don't know if I explained myself correctly, but I feel like it's not really meant to compete against the GoPros, because the lanyard attachment, the magnetic, yes, it's tight, yes, it fits really well, but it's not as secure as a GoPro with a body strap. You know, I wouldn't recommend this for extreme sports with the magnetic lanyard. Yes, you can attach a GoPro attachment underneath here. I'll show you a picture in the video. Yes, you can attach that to make it extra secure, which is very possible, but you're gonna have to attach the extra screen compartment or the battery compartment so you can attach an SD card in it and charging it so it can last longer. It's just really complicated, and the fact that you can't switch this, you can't change the lens and create in case it scratches or it gets or it cracks. It's just really, it just kind of sucks because if you're using this for action extreme sports, it's gonna go through very harsh, like it's gonna go through harsh environments, and you want to be able to not care about your camera. That you want to be able to like know that your camera can go through these harsh weather conditions or harsh conditions. And honestly, I cannot what's it called? I cannot trust it. Honestly, like the GoPro, you can take out the lenses, you can add just the protections you have on that. It's a lot better compared to this one. And the Dji Action 1, you can take out the lenses and switch it. This one you can't. So it's kind of, you know, I feel like it's just a different market. They're targeting a different type of people. I feel like what they're targeting mostly is like the Sony A61, A600 type market. Those people that wanted to vlog, maybe not those, because those are the interchangeable lenses, but like the Sony ZV-1, the Sony RX100s. I feel like it's competing against those people, but those people still have a different type of niche. Those are like the YouTubers. They still want to make, you know, like review. I don't know. It's not. This one is kind of like a mix. It's like in the middle of action cameras and the Sony RX100s. Tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like I'm kind of rambling right now, but yeah, tell me if I'm wrong. But at the same time, it's more. You guys get to see more of the quality. And by the way, the audio of this whole video is filmed directly on this action camera. So. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you a day in the life. I'm gonna try to bring this in school. It might be kind of hard. It might be kind of, yeah. I'm just curious how it's gonna be like. I'm gonna bring this in class. It might be kind of weird. Hopefully, I don't get some weird looks or, yeah. Anyways, so let's just fast forward. I'm gonna do a time lapse and fast forward this going downtown, going to Montreal. So yeah. Alright, so I just parked my car. Let's see, right now I'm using the ultra wide. I just changed it now. Let's see how it sounds like in downtown Montreal. It's actually not nice right now. It's pretty ugly. I might switch, yeah, I'm gonna walk straight, but it looks really dark. I might want to walk more down there because it's a lot nicer. Anyways, I'm going to be walking around a lot today. I might actually change the focal length. I thought I'd like this wide looking shot, but I feel like it's too wide. Okay, let's cross here real quick. Cross here real quick. Actually not allowed to do this, but yeah. Alright, so I changed it to standard D-warp. I don't know how stable it is, but I'm gonna change it and test it out. I don't think it's on horizon steady, but I'm gonna try it out. So right now, can I do a time lapse of me walking class? I might. Let me turn on Rocksteady right now. Right, so I realized I had no types of stabilization on. Oh my god, I'm saying it wrong. But now I have steady mode. So this is like the lowest level of stabilization. I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, so I have it on steady mode. So now I'm gonna put that in the screen, that have it on steady mode. And this might be good for like videos because it's the most natural, I find. It feels like I'm holding a Sony RX100, or it feels like a Sony RX100 type of video. It's still shaky. I can go left, like rotate it, and then you guys can tell. So definitely if I would be vlogging, this is the type I would use. But let's change it up and see what the other options look like. Alright, so now it's on Rocksteady. Right now I'm shaking it on purpose. Rocksteady mode. It doesn't look like it cropped in as much, but I can tell the dynamic range isn't as good when I'm holding it down low. Like when I'm holding it down low, it looks natural. But when I do like this, then people are gonna start staring at me and be like, what is he doing? But yeah, Rocksteady mode definitely doesn't crop in too much. Let's try horizontal leveling now. Alright, so this is horizon balancing. So yeah, definitely works very well. 4K 30 though. Oh, it's cold. Definitely quite stable. Like I'm rotating it right now. Like I think I'll rotate automatic if I do this, but looks really good. Yeah, this is definitely the smoothest out of all of them. And DJI just added an update for this focal length too. So a good thing about this camera is that not a lot of people really stare at it, which is pretty good. Yeah, like no one really looks in here, looks at the camera, which is very good. Which is why I like. I'm getting quite cold though. So this is my class over here, but before I go, I'm gonna take a stop somewhere else. That's Concordia. That's James B. I'm late as usual. That's fine, it's class. That's one. Alright, so now I'm gonna edit here at work. As you can see, it's kind of messy here. Let me change the focal length though. Alright, so I'm here at work and I'm gonna do some editing that I have to do for work. My camera is actually right over here. So this is the camera I use. It's the Sony A7C. I don't really, it's hard to kind of see it because I have a protective sleeve on it with the Tamron 1728. But anyways, I'm gonna do a time lapse here, just me recording. But one thing I don't like is that I can't set presets. So for example, if I want to go to time lapse, I have to go through all the settings just to switch it up, and it's just kind of a hassle. It's just, you know, it's harder with the workflow. It makes the workflow a lot harder to achieve. So that's one thing I realized. And now also I'm realizing that I have to charge, I think it's kind of dirty, my lens, but I have to charge my DJI gimbal as well. So gotta do that. I feel like I'm recording in the wrong thing. I'm 4x3. I don't even know why it has that option, but yeah. Let's try it out. Alright, so it's kind of dark. It's hard to see me, but I realized I didn't do an outro, so I guess I'll just end it off where I finished that work. And my 128 gigs of SD card storage is full. I'm actually really surprised. I guess it makes sense because I'm shooting in 4K, because I shoot a lot of video with my Sony A7C in 4K, and I've actually never really used 128 gigs worth of 4K in a while, for especially vlogs and even freelancing jobs. Probably weddings, when I did weddings, but like vlogs and stuff like this, never used 128 gigs. Maybe because I just don't record 4K as much compared to this, or maybe I just feel like I'm recording a lot more. Anyways, back to the point, back to the outro. That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, all the information on how I recorded will be in the corner of the video. If not, it'll be in the description. And also, before I do an outro, I highly recommend watching Benjamin Ortega's vlog with this camera. He is one of the main reasons why I bought this action camera, because he made it look so freaking good. But also, he was in like a nice exotic country, filming amazing stuff. You know, the lighting was almost perfect, or I would say perfect. So, you know, me, I'm in like the opposite of that. I'm in weather. I'm in cold Canada right now. It's winter time, so cold winter Canada. And yeah, I guess this is like a real-time use. I'm really curious how it's gonna look like, because I brought this to school and I kind of recorded around, kind of did a little bit of vlogging. It was honestly really fun. Like, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. One thing I really liked about it is that not a lot of people were looking at me compared to if I was vlogging with my phone, you know, like kind of like this. People would be like, well, what is he doing? With this one, I can wrap it around my hand where you can't even see the camera. Yeah, so it felt natural. It felt easier to make content with it. I'll also show you, I didn't really have a tripod or anything. I really just used it with the action camera and the dual screen, well, not the dual screen, the screen attachment, the front screen attachment. That's really all I used with this camera. I didn't have any special attachment. Yeah, I could have probably used a tripod here and there, but yeah, I didn't have anything special. I wonder if it's magnetic to my windshield. No, everything's plastic. I was curious if it would hook into my windshield, my mirror, my what's it called? Head mirror thing. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end the video now. Luckily, I had extra space on the internal of my DJI, so that's what I'm using right now. But yeah, so far it's gonna be a huge file to edit, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because I recorded everything in 4K. And the end of the second part, I would say this right now, it's 2.7K. So I wonder if you guys will tell the difference. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what else to say. I had a pretty fun experience, but I think I would be able to get this with the GoPro. The only thing that makes me like this more than a GoPro is that maybe it's more slick, it's smaller, it feels high quality, but you can kind of get, well, you can get the same with the GoPro. And one thing I like with the GoPro is that there's presets. And also, I would say, you can say that it's built so much, okay, it feels good, but the GoPro has more protection. The lens, you have more protection in the lens, and I feel like it's more normal. It's I don't know. But there's a feature I turned off here, is I turned off the front blinker. So normally when you record, there's like a white, a yellow yellow light beeping. Just so it kind of tells you that, okay, it's on, it's live, it's recording. But I actually turned it off because I want it to be more sleek. So when I'm turning it around like this in front of the camera, it won't be too, people will be like, what is that? Well, why is it blinking? It'll just make it seem like, oh, I'm just carrying a camera. So, yeah, I guess that's one thing you have to do research in your country if you're allowed to record in public, because I know some countries you're not. In Canada, they're not too strict about it. I think if someone complains, I'm just gonna have to blur them out. But I don't think anyone's gonna complain, really. It's not a crazy video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna end the video there. I don't know what else to say. If you guys wanted me to do more comparison videos, if you guys want me to try out more of the time lapse, because I don't know, any type of videos you guys want me to do, comment down below with it. And yeah, but verdict, I'm still 50-50 if I'm gonna return this this action camera, because the GoPro, man, it just I feel like this feels right. Like, this feels, it's nice to use, it's small, it's simple, it doesn't have presets. Yeah, maybe for some people it matters, for some people it does. It's just okay. Like, it checks off everything it needs to do. That's pretty much it. That's all that's pretty much, I don't know, it's not like it's not breaking, it's not what do you call it, like outstand, it's not like breaking technology, like, you know, it's not like surprising, it's just good for what it is. That's the thing with this camera. But for the price tag, you might be able to get a lot more with the with the GoPro Hero 10. Anyways, I'm comparing these two a lot, but I'm pretty sure I've said in the video, it's two different cameras. And yeah, I'd say for regular videos like this might be very good. But it kind of poses you the question, what if you just save that money to a new iPhone? How I see this might be a good investment is that this will hold its value a lot better than an iPhone, because the iPhone upgrades every single year and it'll just go down in value every time a new phone comes out. With this one, DJI doesn't release an action camera every single year. It's around 2 or 3 years after it releases a new one. The DJI Action 1, I think, released, I'm gonna put it in the screen, but like 2 or 3 years ago, or I would say 2 years ago, maybe 3, yeah, 2 years ago. And the price of the DJI Action 1, it's like around the same price. It's not going down in value. So that's how I see it when it comes to money and cost. Even the problem with DJI is that one releases every single year. So the newest one, or the predecessor, am I saying it right? Predecessor. Oh my god, I'm saying it wrong. Anyways, the previous one to the new one will always go down in value. That's just how it works. Unless, you know, they sell for the same price, which I don't know if that's gonna happen for GoPro. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. Price wise, that's how I see it. That's my point of view. I would always say go with the newest iPhone, or go with a good iPhone. It doesn't have to be the newest one, but go with a good iPhone and you'll be able to make content with that. But if you need the extra, you know, like for example me, I'm using my phone to play music in my car. I don't want to turn off my music so I can record. What if I want to, I'll let him go. Okay, never mind. What if I, you know, want to just use my phone for something else while I'm, you know, making these videos? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am rambling again. I'm gonna end the video now. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down below and leave some feedback and some stuff that you guys want me to make, because I might be able to help you out. So yeah, it might have been really dark, but hopefully you guys could have seen or able to see me. But yeah, peace out.